Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Health Hub Show on this beautiful Monday evening. All right, I see that I am. All right, let me remind our leaders. Good evening. Well, in fact, it's good morning, ne? It is good morning. Let's see. Let us remind our partners that we are live. It's Monday evening, 7:02. Good evening, good morning, actually. Let us invite our partners. I will start in, it's now 19:02. I'll start in 2 minutes. Let us invite our partners, great leaders. Let us invite. I'll start in 2 minutes. I hope you can hear me. I see there's someone. Can you hear me, leadership? Can you hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear? Please say hello that I see who is with us tonight. That we all see who is with us tonight. Please say hello. Say hello that we know who you are. Where are you from? Don't be shy. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, I see myself here. Can you hear me, leadership? Okay. Can you hear me? I can hear myself. Can you hear me loud and clear? All right, I hear myself. Say hello. I need to see. I'm not alone. Please remind your leaders to come through. Please remind your leaders to come through to the Health Hub tonight. Hello, leader Obianudu. Hello, you're welcome. Invite your partners. Tonight is exciting. I'm about to start in a few seconds. I'm just reminding our other esteemed leaders to come over. Good evening, Leader Tozama. Welcome. Are you from Owerri? Where is Owerri, Leader Obianuju? Where is Owerri? I've never heard of Owerri before. Wonderful. There's a lot of us now. Okay, I can start. But please keep on inviting our partners, okay? So my leaders, welcome to everyone. Okay, there's a lot of us now. Please say hello. How are you all on this beautiful Monday evening? And how has this show helped you? Is this show helping you? How are your sales? How is your selling skills now that you are better? How is the show helping you guys, my esteemed leaders? I'm so excited. Please have your pen and your your journal with you, or is it pen and I can't say paper. We are business people. I get. We are business people, so we need to always have our journals where we write all the important stuff down, right? Hi, Leader Excel, Leader Katleho, Leader Glenda, as usual, watching from Zambia. Welcome, leadership. Leader Simisola, welcome. You from Maryland, USA. Wow, we've got the States in. Oh my goodness. What time is it in USA? My goodness, because I know some places are like 7 hours ahead of us. Leader Ellen, welcome. Leader Maputi, welcome. Leader Twaragano. Welcome, leadership from Botswana, my people. Welcome, leaders. Is this show helping you, great leaders, especially for those who've been? I'm not talking to the new leaders. I'm specifically talking to leaders who've watched this show more than once. Is this show helping you? Are the sales getting better? Hello, Leader Peggy. 1 p.m. Oh wow! So at least it's not like you stayed up to watch the show. Thank God! Oh my goodness, I was worried about the time. So we are it's 1 o'clock there, here it's 7, so we are 6 hours ahead of you. Okay, all right. Okay, very helpful. Leader Ellen, thank you so much. He says beyond helping. I'm so happy to hear that. Another leader from USA. Welcome, Leader Richard. I recognize you. You were in the show last week. I recognize your name. Oh, from the woman. Wonderful one. I'm so happy that it's helping. Leader Leona, welcome. Let's wait to Leader Leona. Media, na. Okay, so let me start, great leaders. There's a lot. Oh my goodness, over 30. Okay, let's start. Remember, I asked you to have your pen, your journal, right? Or your Facebook downloader that you can always upload this to your laptop or your PC. That's how I do my shows. After the show, I've got an app called Facebook Downloader. I download the show and I upload it to my YouTube show. Okay, so yeah, you can also do that. Upload it. Have the Facebook Downloader app. Download it to your laptop, and then just have a folder. You can name it whatever, Health Hub. I don't know. You can give it the same name as the show, the Health Hub, or whatever. Just for the things. Welcome, Leader Amara. She says, "Is it?" Yeah, I see it's a female profile. You say my first time. Wonderful. Tanzania in the house. Wow, I'm so honored. Leader Tuniswa. You say you're watching from East London. Welcome. And Chi Christian, you from Cameroon. Wow. Okay, let's start, leaders. So have your pen and your journal with you, right? And then obviously I asked you to have your Facebook downloader. Even if it's on your phone, it's fine. You can download it on your phone and then you just Bluetooth it to send it to your laptop. All right. Those are one of the ways that I help myself, because there's just too much training happening. So you can always go back, refer back offline as well. All right. Now, please save your questions for later, all right? Today we are talking about what? We are talking about eating habits. Welcome, leaders. Leader Judith, Eda, Christelle. Wonderful. Welcome. So we're having our pen, our journal, where we're going to write our questions if need be, where you're going to write down your notes, because it's better when you write the notes yourself so that you can remember certain things. Leader Onalena, you from Hoedspruit. My son is asking if you don't see my messages. Oh, Leader Onalena. No, I see you, leadership. Apologies to your son, okay? Thank you, Leader Leona. All right, leaders, let me start. So we're talking about eating habits. Remember, with habits, let me move this. I need to be like in the center or something like that. Right. Remember, with habits, you make the habit and then the habit makes you. Right? You make the habit and then the habit makes you. So it's very important as to what habits you practice on a daily basis. Whatever you do daily, even with business, if you're used to prospecting every day, it's in you. You run it. Your business becomes a running machine. You know, when you used to reading my training material or attending the trainings on the Long Reach TV show or anywhere else, YouTube, everywhere. Remember, there's a lot of us that do training. You become better. Now it's a habit, and then you become better in running your business. Thank you, Z. Leader Z says I look gorgeous. Now I'm gonna blush. All right. So you make the habit, and then the habit makes you. That's why I want to talk about eating habits. And we're going to start it from the back. Don't think I'm going to start from basic. Ne? Salt and sugar. Which one is your favorite? Come. Here we don't judge. We educate each other, right? When you know better, you do better. Remember that. So, right? Leader Einzo. I am so privileged that you're an engineer. I did not know that. Hello, fellow engineer. Zippo salt. Vele, you are South African. So which is your favorite between salt and sugar? Let's be honest. And you know that this is too much, but you still do too much of it. Sugar. Go. Sugar. Ladies, you love sugar. So which is your favorite, salt or sugar? We are talking about eating habits, right? Crystal, it's both. Okay. On my side, my favorite is salt. Me, personally, salt over sugar. Hey, Zippo. Right now, this show is confession time now. Now we are confessing now. Me, I love salt. Like, God knows, I love salt. And yeah, I've really minimized on it. So far, it looks like, Leader Rifino, why am I not shocked that your answer is none? I'm not shocked at your answer, leadership. Or is it because I know that your background, you come from a health industry? I think that's why. So, my leaders, please save your questions for later. Just write them down on your journal, right? I'll open the floor shortly. So, why sugar and salt? So, now I'm reading my notes. I'm not checking your messages, okay? So, why sugar and salt is bad for you? Remember, too much of a good thing is bad for you, right? So salt and sugar form a major part of our daily diet. With people's lives becoming increasingly busy since for like the last 20 years, processed foods have become the norm of the day, isn't it? So just think, hi, today you don't want to cook. Obviously, the first thing you think of your favorite takeaway place, right? These foods are high in sugar and salt content. Just like our body needs different kinds of foods and nutrients, sugar and salt are also helpful in small amounts. Operative word being small amounts, small, biggie, little. All right. However, too much of these can put a person at risk. So too much of the salt or the sugar. Health complications such as, listen to this, heart complications such as health complications. What am I saying? Health complications such as heart disease and diabetes find way when processed foods replace the healthy ones we should be eating, such as whole grains and vegetables. Okay, so one cannot really debate on whether which of the two, between sugar and salt, are worse for health. All right, are worse for your health. But a number of studies have been conducted to show the effects of sugar and salt on the heart. Or should I say heart? You know, some people love yeah, they want the So excess sugar can cause, listen to this, excess sugar, so too much of sugar, can cause inflammation of the arterial walls. Arterial walls is what? Arteries, right? Such inflammation of the blood vessels can lead to heart disease and strokes. I hope you are listening. So excess sugar can cause inflammation of the arterial walls, and such inflammation of the blood vessels can lead to heart disease and strokes. Sugar people, I hope you are listening. Meanwhile, too much salt can increase the volume of blood fluids, thus raising the blood pressure. This again can lead to stroke or heart disease. You see, it's a double-edged sword, this thing. It's a double-edged sword. So you come to the salt side. If it's too much, you are in danger. You come to the salt side, it's too much. So sugar or salt, too much of it, it's a double-edged sword. Minimize it. So the good and bad side of salt. Our body needs salt or sodium chloride for some essential functions, such as nutrient absorption and transport. All right, nutrient absorption and transport. When salt breaks down in the body, chloride becomes a part of the acids in our digestive tract. These acids absorb nutrients from our food. All right, so when salt breaks down in the body, remember everything needs to be broken down, right? When it gets into our system, the chloride becomes a part of the acids in our digestive tract, and these acids absorb nutrients from our food. Sodium, on the other hand, has an effect on the volume of liquids retained by our body outside the cells. This activity determines the volume of blood and regulating the blood pressure in turn. The last line, okay, besides that, let me see. An increased intake of sodium can cause hypertension or high blood pressure. I hope you're listening. And increased intake, so increase of the salt, increased intake of sodium can cause hypertension or high blood pressure. I hope you're listening. I used to love salt so much, my leaders. Oh my goodness, I'm so much better right now. Before my second born was born. So some 13 to 14 years ago, I used to consume so much salt that my feet would swell up and I used to itch a lot. You see, so the fluid control was not really balanced. The good and the bad side of sugar. Sugar refers to any simple carbohydrate like your glucose, your fructose, and sucrose. The carbohydrates we consume break down into these sugars and release energy. Fruits and other such foods are rich in natural sugars and not harmful to the body. Complex carbohydrates are better than simple sugars for the body. I don't know if you know that, but complex carbohydrates are better than simple sugars because sugar is also a carb. In addition, many manufacturers, listen to this, many manufacturers add sugars to processed foods and reduce the actual nutrients. So in processed foods, the nutrient content is not so good as in our vegetables, our fruits. And it's got added sugars on top of that. Oh, it's also a double-edged sword. Artificial and refined sugar can lead to weight gain. With increased weight, other problems such as diabetes and blood pressure can follow, leading to what? Heart disease. All right, so I'm reading this again. Artificial and refined sugar can lead to weight gain. With increased weight, other problems such as diabetes and blood pressure can follow, leading to heart disease. In a study published in JAMA, that's an internal medicine journal, those receiving 17% to 21% of the calorie count from added sugar were at a 38% higher risk of getting cardiovascular disease. Salt is used in curries, in salads, and other dishes, right? And in large quantities in pickles. Our current eating habits have also led to increased consumption of refined sugar. Remember your carbonated drinks? A diet that is low in salt and composed of natural sugars can help in averting the risk of acquiring heart diseases. All right, did you hear that? A diet that is low in both salt and composed of natural sugars can help in averting. So you're off ramping, you are, yes. Averting the risk of acquiring heart diseases. About 40% sodium is found in common table salt. Processed foods should be avoided as far as possible to reduce the amount of sugar being taken in by the body. I do actually have an actual PDF I did on salt. So please inbox me if you want that that article, because it ties up nicely with what I'm saying here. So thrice a day, so 3 times a day, we should do something that has the power to help protect our heart, right? What do we do to protect our heart? 3 times a day at least, we eat. The sugar and salt in all those meals has an impact on our heart. Heart disease is a silent killer, as many people do not really realize there is a problem. Heart disease is a silent killer. So here are some tips one can follow to counter the effects of excess sugar and excess salt. So make healthy tasty. Healthy foods can taste great too. We need to make some major changes in our eating habits for the sake of our heart. Explore options and see how you can make something tasty out of healthier stuff. So when we talk about healthy food, think about the Longreach Energy Pot. The Longreach Energy Pot. Food cooked in our pots tastes amazing. There's even a testimony that I shared on Saturday on a leader that gave a testimony. It's a double testimony. one testimony. It's a 2-in-1 testimony. She gave a testimony on the alkaline pie cup and our energy pots. And she does say that the food that she cooks in our energy pots tastes way more delicious than the normal conventional pots. All right. So that's another way for you to make a healthy decision. And then fruits and vegetables first. So these should form the building blocks of any diet. About half of your plate should be made up of fruits and vegetables, since they are rich in nutrients that can protect the heart. Potassium in fruits and vegetables is good for controlling blood pressure. It's also good for nerve signals. The fiber in them helps you feel full for a longer time and decreases cravings for processed food. Now, when you think about fruits and vegetables, as a Longreach member, you would think, okay, which product in Longreach has fruits and vegetables? Ladies and gentlemen, the answer, it's a giveaway. Our Nutri-V Rich Shake, good people. Our Nutri-V Shake, good people. It has 40 fruits and vegetables. So now imagine eating like the real fruit, 40 of them a day. Nah, you can't. But with this, you can. All right. So for the fruits and vegetable part, you can change to, and this is a meal replacement, okay? So you don't eat this and then you eat food. No. This is a meal replacement. And you feel fuller for longer because it's high in fiber. Control that craving. Nothing beats sugar and salt for taste, despite many of us knowing that too much of these is bad. Added sugar means more calories and should be limited. So some sources of added sugar and salt also include your soda, that's the carbonated drinks, sweetened tea. That's why we always tell you that do not add sugar to our teas, our herbal teas. That packet of potato chips you crave. I'm also guilty, don't worry. And even salted nuts. Okay, I'm also guilty of that. I love salted cashew nuts. Excess salt raises blood pressure, putting more strain on the heart. I hope you heard that, but it's like simply a repeat. Excess salt raises blood pressure, putting more strain on your heart. Home cooked food is always better, all right? However, if you do not have time, opt for healthier options like salads, sandwiches without a mayo dressing, and our Longreach Nutri-V Rich Blue or Pink Shake. So I only have this one for now. All right, the pink we don't have. All right, so the Nutri-V Blue or the pink. All right. Before I go on further, let me check if you have been saying anything. Yes, you need them, my leaders. Yes, they are very unique. No, yeah, we are all guilty. I'm not going to act perfect just because I'm talking about health. No. I'm also human. I also have my mistakes. Okay, me, I'm not perfect. I will not even try to act like I'm perfect. Yes, my leaders. Hey, leader Z, you can't wait to start using your pots. That's wonderful. Goo, welcome. Yes, please avoid processed foods. They are high in sugar, they are high in salt, which are very bad for high blood pressure, which what is bad for your heart. Okay, all right. Let me proceed. Oh, Zippo, is it better to make the shake with milk or water? The direction says water, the way I saw it. The direction says water. Let's see. Oh, Zippo, I'm reading this special for you, my darling. Ne? Add 200 ml water or soybean milk or fruit juice. Even fruit juice, my leaders. In a shaker, pour 1 sachet of this product into the shaker and then add honey depending on taste. Shake well and serve. And you take 1 or 2 sachets daily. before meals. But remember, meal replacement. Otherwise, you'll get big like me. Oh my goodness, that's a joke. And with the Nutri-V, because it's high in roughage, it's jam-packed with so many fruits and vegetables. You're also required to drink a lot of water, a lot of H2O, please, to help it process. All right. And also remember that this product is not for CKD patients. That's chronic kidney disease patients. It overworks the kidney. It's even written on the long reach poster. All right, not for CKD patients, which is chronic kidney disease. Yes, refill, it can help you gain weight. But for some, it makes you lose weight. So yeah, for some, you can lose weight, for some. So it also depends on your body. Remember, we are not the same. I always remind leaders that we are not the same. If this product works this way for you, doesn't necessarily mean that it will work the same for me, especially when it comes to your teas. Remember, other leaders, they say, no, another product works better for them. Okay, now, my leaders. So we're talking about eating habits, right? And I went to the basic, where we start cooking. What kind of pot are you using? Okay. If you're using the longish pot, you don't even need to add the salt. All right. Welcome, leader Newa. Welcome. You don't even need to add the salt. Hey, guys, food cooked in that pot is wholesome. Yeah, that's the right word. It's wholesome. You don't need to add any. No. And food cooked our energy pot lasts longer. They're fresher for longer. Okay. Wonderful, leader. Now you're learning. I really appreciate you being here and saying that it's very informative. Wonderful. So first, can a 10-year-old use the Nutri-V? When I saw, let me check for you quickly, my leader. Let me check for you. I think it's a yes, because I saw it said 7 years, but 7-year-old children take half a sachet when I read it. You see, I haven't done the PDF on this, so my knowledge is still touch and go. Where did I read it? I read it. Was it? Oh, no. It was on here on my phone. I'll get it for you, leadership. I like to answer when I see questions immediately, because I don't have the what do you call it? The convenience, so to speak, of writing your questions down. I'd rather attend to your questions immediately when I see them. Hence, I say, please save your questions for later, or when I ask you to ask the questions. All right. Yeah. So I did read right. Thank God for photographing memory. So half a sachet for child above age 7 and 1 sachet for teenager above age 14. So you are safe, leadership. You are safe. Yeah, can a 10-year-old use the Nutri-V? Yes, leadership. They can, but half of the sachet. So that means it will last longer. Yes, soy milk is much healthier than our milk, the regular milk. If we don't add salt, how then will the food taste with regards to sweetness? Leadership, I was talking. Is this a joke, my leader, or what? The way you wrote it, because I'm thinking that this leader is joking that if we don't add, like with the salt, the same thing, you know? So if you don't add the salt, how then will the food taste with regards to sweetness? No, I don't say don't add it completely. I say too much of a good thing is bad for you. Most of us, we use too much of the salt, too much of the sugar. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't say don't add, because the body does need the salt, but in minimal quantities. That's what I meant, Leader Crystal. I hope you answered, ne? I hope you answered. So let me go on reading the stats. So my leaders, I'm on a website of Southern African Hypertension Society. So not South Africa, Southern Africa. So SADC. All right. High blood pressure, medically known as hypertension, is a major risk factor for heart disease, strokes, kidney disease, and even eye disease. So think now, eye disease, what could it be? Glaucoma, maybe? When blood pressure exceeds a certain threshold, we call it high blood pressure. For this one, my leaders, I'm going to share, let me share the link with you right now, actually. Instead of saying take a pen, but take a pen. But yes, pink salt is way better. Viv, you read my my salt, what do you call it? PDF, right? On my salt PDF, I do say we measure the pros and the cons between pink salt and your normal salt. And the nice thing with pink salt, it has like 90% nutrients, or coarse salt, sea salt. It has 90% nutrients, whereas the table salt has 2% nutrients. And what does our body need to function properly on a daily basis? Nutrients. All right, we need the nutrients and we need to ingest them because most of them our body cannot manufacture. Thanks, Gugu. Yes. Leader Anne, you're watching from Belgium, but we don't have long-reach products here. How can we get the product? I will have to let SD Vivian leaders. Here's Leader Anne saying there's no long reach in Belgium. And Belgium is in Germany, right? Leadership, you get pink salt specifically, Leader Simisola. It's called the Himalayan sea salt, pink salt. It's pink, it's big, and it's in crystal-like form because it's coarse salt. Okay, so there's the link that I shared with you. Thank you, Leader Onalena. Thank you so much for calling SD Vivian. She will attend to that. That I know. That woman is a superhero. Okay, as I continue. Right. The only way to find out your blood pressure is to measure it using acceptable measuring devices. Over a period of time, the science has advanced, right? And today, blood pressure can be measured at home through self-measurement using home blood pressure monitors. Unlike many other diseases, hypertension has no symptoms and hence it is called the silent killer. I'm reading this from the website that I just shared with you now. Okay. Approximately 4 in 10 adults older than 25 have hypertension. This is scary. This means that nearly 1 billion people have hypertension. My leaders, we've got customers. The unfortunate part is that around 50% of these people are unaware of their condition. Let me read it again. Approximately 4 in 10 adults older than 25 have hypertension. This means that nearly 1 billion people have hypertension. The unfortunate part is that around 50% of these people are unaware of their condition. Of those who are aware, half do not take any action to control their blood pressure, either through lifestyle modification or medication. Thank you, Longreach Teas. Remember, our teas help with this problem. Our pie cup helps with this problem of hypertension. This means 75% of the world's hypertensive population. My leaders, I hope you're writing this down or you're going to save this because literally this is a problem. I'm giving you your customers. This means 75% of the world's hypertensive population are at risk and are potential candidates for heart disease, strokes, kidney disease, or even sudden death. Remember, sudden death, we're talking about what? Cardiovascular disease. When it hits, unfortunately, some, or should I say most, do not make it. All right. The good news is that blood pressure is easily measurable without any discomfort. And once you know you have elevated blood pressure, we can do something to prevent and control rising blood pressure and thus avoid potential risk. So the World Hypertension League recommends that everyone should get their blood pressure checked at least once a year. Leaders, please go for your annual checkups. This is where you do all of these blood body workouts. Your high blood pressure, they take it. Your sugar, they take it. You know, your glucose levels. Ladies pap smear as well, and then men must do the guy thing. Please, please, please. So if your blood pressure is below 120/80, right, then you have normal, healthy blood pressure. Congratulations, keep it like that and get your blood pressure checked in the following year. If your blood pressure is less than 140/90, but above 120/80, you are at a risk of becoming hypertensive. You need to take some immediate steps to improve your lifestyle, such as, my leaders, quit smoking if you are a smoker. Quit smoking. Reducing your body weight to a healthy level. Number 3, becoming more active. So exercise. It's a favor unto yourself, all right, when you exercise. Number 4, improving your dietary habits to include more vegetables and fruits. Hello? More vegetables and fruits. Reducing salt intake and cutting down on the amount of fat intake. So no more pizzas, less of pizzas and stuff like that. And you need to meet with a healthcare provider to reassess your blood pressure status every year. So that one, nobody can run away from, no matter who you are, as long as you're an adult. You need to do your yearly checkups, year on year, every 12 months. If your blood pressure is above 140/90, you need to see a healthcare provider to see if you have hypertension and need treatment to help to avoid heart disease and stroke. So my leaders, this thing is very scary. I think this is about the 3rd or 4th time I'm talking about hypertension. There was even training where I asked leaders to come with their calculators some few weeks back on this show, because really we are losing way too many people to hypertension. You saw more than about 4 in 10 adults have hypertension worldwide. So this is an issue, because hypertension can lead to cardiovascular disease, strokes, and then where does that stem from? Your lifestyle disease. We are learning, ne? Belgium is in Netherlands. Oh my God, I need to brush up on my geography. Thank you, leadership. Okay, Belgium is in Netherlands. Okay, thank you so much, leadership. Thank you so much. I have learned. Thank you very, very much. So my leaders, I am done with training. Let us engage. Are we going to take less sugar, less salt after hearing all of this? Remember, by the way, I almost forgot to give you a stats. Just to put it into perspective, more than 700 million people have untreated hypertension worldwide. More than 700 million people have hypertension worldwide. We cannot say that we do not have clients. So less of the sugar, less of the salt, more of long-reach products. I only put this one product on my desk because I have really spoken so much about all the other products, the pack up, the teas, you name it. Less sugar, less salt. Yes, leadership. But when I also feel like you probably say no sugar, no salt, actually. So less of everything, because it's your lifestyle. Hence, it's called lifestyle diseases. And specifically in Africa, hypertension, these lifestyle diseases have really skyrocketed. Kidney disease is a huge problem in Africa. Hypertension, sugar diabetes, huge problem in Africa. we have a business case, leaders. So if someone has got hypertension, your high blood pressure, your cardiovascular disease, okay, when you suffer from stroke and you come back, then we give you the berry oil, the cordyceps coffee, the alkaline pack up. If you are on this show and you do not have an alkaline pack up, you are doing yourself and your family an injustice. I'm just being honest, my great leaders. As you can see, these lifestyle diseases arrive, and the problem is high blood, the kidney disease, they are gradual. They don't hit you, like you can feel there's a headache. Yeah, it's coming. Nah? You can feel it. No, they're not like that. Let's say with glaucoma, for example, it can take 10, maybe up to 15 years for you to actually lose your eyesight with glaucoma. And it's 4 to 5 times more prevalent in Black people. Glaucoma, the disease of the eyes. And once you lose your eyesight, it's lost. We've got the long reach H choice glasses. Hello? I'm getting them for myself for my birthday in December. They must buy the special before it ends. That's the other thing. Let us capitalize on our promotions, great leaders. Buy 4, get 2 free. Buy 1, get 1 free. Really? Really? We have a business case. We have a business case. Are there any questions? Are there leaders who want to add something? So please, if you need the alkaline pack up, make it your mission to get it in the next few days or before end of September. Please, 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 because the nice part with the alkaline pack up, it targets all those diseases. It helps to, for a lack of a better word, calm them down, so to speak. It regulates your blood pressure, it jacks up the kidney. So you're thinking now, okay, I wanted to say jacks up the pancreas, actually. The pancreas, so good for sugar diabetes, jacks up the kidney, good for kidney disorders. There's so many kidney disorders. Naming one is not enough. There's so many kidney disorders. There's so many cardiovascular diseases. Remember, it's a group, right? Which includes the stroke, right? I can't wait to get my glasses too in December. How, Viv, you getting them also in December? So you see, with glaucoma, it's a gradual. Can take up 10 to 15 years for the doctors to pick up that, oh, there's a problem with your eyes. There's a problem with your eyes. And once the eyesight is gone, that's why some people, they are short-sighted the older they get, And when you check their lifestyle, they do not exercise. Their diet is not right. So it starts from your lifestyle. How do you eat? How do you prepare your food? Remember, I started with what? The long reach pots. So first of all, when you prepare your food, is your pot right? Oh, Habi's getting glasses as well. Wonderful refill. So the pot must be right first. Ladies and gentlemen, if you only knew, okay, now I'm going to talk as an engineer. The pots that we use, aluminium, guys, those pots, no. Our long reach pots are way better. Leader refill. Glasses are so good for my headaches. As in Knox, I can't function without drinking water from my alkaline cup. You see, leaders, yes, leaders are using the products. That's the other thing. Are you using the products? Be a product of your product. How are you going to speak about, let's say, green tea when you yourself haven't used it? Yes, there is a whole PDF, there is a whole trainings here and there, but it sounds more genuine when it comes from you, when the testimony comes from you. Productivity. I'm talking about the alkaline pack up. It increases productivity. How many of our people are tired, exhausted? People are tired, guys. People are tired. Ibile, now it's worse with COVID. Even before COVID, people were mentally exhausted, myself included. So it's good for mental capacity, our alkaline pickup, right? Because it also has what? Zinc. It's food for the brain, zinc. Yes, you need to be a product of your own products. So that when you talk to the next person, they're like, yeah, no, this person knows their stuff. You need to be convincing, man. So more info on the NutriV Blue. So the health benefits on the NutriV Blue shake. As a balanced nutrition, it provides nutrients for optimum metabolism. It enhances blood circulation. It eliminates toxins. You know, when I say eliminates toxins, great leaders, we are bombarded with toxins every minute, or let me say every second of every day. Remember, there's pollution. The air that we breathe is polluted. It's not clean anymore. Those are toxins. The water, if you don't have the alkaline pickup, right? The water that you drink from your tap, even bottled water, you should check the pH. Oh my goodness. Yeah. There's microbes. You know, microbes are those tiny organisms that you can't see with your naked eye. There's microbes in our tap water. There is chlorine, there's acid. Those are toxins. And once your body has a high level of toxins, that's where you get sick. That's where your body is acid. That's where disease lives. In comes the alkaline pickup water to neutralize the toxins and to make you better and and increase your productivity. So other benefits of the NutriV Blue: relieves fatigue and stress. It improves vitality and memory. So it's good for the brain as well. It strengthens immune system. It helps in preventing 10 chronic diseases of adults, including cancer, diabetes, and constipation. It also relieves the symptoms of the diseases. Ladies and gentlemen, I actually heard a testimony about our NutriV Blue. We have a cancer patient that survives on the NutriV Blue, and she buys it in bulk. Unfortunately, she's too shy to give the testimony, like to give me the go ahead for me to upload the testimony. But yeah, it is also a convenient meal replacement. Now, NutriV Blue is suitable for those who are experiencing stress in work and study, also in business and in life in general, because guys, life is so stressful as it is. Taking irregular meal and dislikes vegetables. Yeah, you do get people that absolutely hate vegetables. Even kids, right? Remember, our kids don't like eating vegetables. So there's a solution, right? It's suitable for those with obesity and constipation. Suitable for those with weakened immune system and get sick easily. Those with weakened immune system are also people who stress a lot. Stress minimizes your immune system. It decreases the ability of your immune system to work at an optimum. It's also suitable for those with cancer, diabetes, high cholesterol, high glucose, or high triglycerides. So it is basically good for like almost everybody. Are we winning, great leaders? Are we learning? Yes, my darling, you can take it. You can take it. You can take it, Fifi. Vivian, yeah, we know. For energy, what do I take, my leader? You can take the NutriV Blue. You can take the alkaline pickup. You can take the berry oil. You can take the berry oil. Very good. Berry oil is excellent for energy. There was a leader. There is a leader actually who was having the same problem of fatigue, general fatigue, and she was helped. She is being helped by the berry oil. She came to me with this problem about 3, if not 4 months ago, and she says, wow, the berry oil did wonders for her. Can't wait to have it for my daughter as I'm buying. Are you buying it tomorrow? More PVs, yes. So if you are tired, also note what is making you tired as well. Let's not just look at the symptoms. We also need to get down to the root. We need to dig in there. So yes, you are tired, but also find out, try to see what's making you tired. That's also another thing. Yeah, fatigue. You see, fatigue. You definitely need the Nutri-V blue. You definitely need it. Or the berry oil. One of the two. My leaders, any more questions? Are we going to have more salt, more sugar? We're going to have less, right? We're going to have less. Are we good, my leaders? Do you need me to go over something? Do you need me to explain something? But remember, cerebral, yes, less of the sugar, less of the salt. There are people who put 6 teaspoons in their tea. I almost died when I learned that from this other lady a few years ago. Like I really almost died. Like 6 teaspoons in a mug of sugar. That's syrup now. That's no more tea. That's a syrup. So yeah, my leaders, cerebral vascular disease before COVID were the leading cause of death. All right, the heart and stroke. Okay, so this is actually very, very serious. We need to look into our habits, our lifestyle. Remember, I said habits. You make the habit, and then the habit makes you. Leader Tozama, I will have less sugar as I have started my no sugar challenge from last week. Oh, wonderful. Is it the 14-day one, Leader Tozama? Yes, definitely less. Definitely less. We eat enough of the sugar and the salt from our meals. Our meals. Hey, Vivian. No, don't worry. There's sugar in that energy drink, vitamin drink that you love so much. There is sugar in there, but healthy one. Healthy sugar. Wonderful. That 14-day sugar thing works. It does work. It does work. My leaders, I am so done for now. Are there any more questions? Did you enjoy the training? And if there's someone that needs me to reiterate or elaborate on what I was saying, just let me know. But I have shared the link. Yes, Vivian. This leader is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous with the vitamin drink. Leaders, the vitamin drink maximum is 3 a day. 3. 1, 2, 3. Vivian, I hope this is the last time we are touching on this. Thank you, Fifi. Leader Simisola, I started taking my brown tea without sugar and milk. You're not supposed to add anything to the brown tea. And you actually get used to it. Oh, you're watching with your husband. Wow, Leader Tozama, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yes, Vivian, please. You are hectic on this vitamin drink. 3 a day. It's even written on the can. 3 a day. Hey, this Leader Vivian and Cargo, they drink like 8 cans a day. Guys, your kidneys. I'm laughing now, but this is serious. Your kidneys, you're overworking that kidney. And we don't want to kappa you and when you go and do dialysis because you didn't listen to me. Because I think maybe I laughed too much with you. 3 maximum of the vitamin drink. My teas, I'm taking them with a pinch of lemon or slice. Exactly. That one is fine, but no sugar. And there are leaders who also love to add honey. Like Leader Ellen. Leaders, less of everything. Less. Don't add anything to a herbal tea. Except for like the fruits, like even fruit pieces, like you put your strawberry, your apple. That is fine. That is natural sugar. But this one that went through manufacturing. Big problems. Leader Palisa, thank you so much for tonight's session, Coach Plan. You look stunning by the guys. You make me want not to sleep at home now. Thank you so much, Leader Palisa. So my leaders, I said for those who want the PDF on the salt, if you haven't gotten any from me, please inbox me and I will gladly share it with you. Okay. Because yeah, that one is long. So I just wanted something short because it's Monday. We just recovering from yesterday's seminar, Women You Are seminar, and I was working Saturday. I didn't have the energy to go through everything. Wow. So my leaders, remember I also have a product specialist academy starting on Monday, next week Monday. So if you are interested, please inbox. So far, there's a lot of leaders, but I'm taking maximum of 35 leaders. Yeah, Google. But you see, Google, the problem with me is that I have ADHD. I'm extremely hyper. So for me to get tired takes a lot. And it's actually my body that talks to me that I just completely shut down. So I love that the leaders from Longreach, my family, I call Longreach my family. You've actually shown me so much love. Yeah, telling me to rest. Even some actually order me to rest. I won't name names, but some of them, they're here. They literally order me to rest, Yeah, because I'm a hyper person. I can work 16 hours, 18 hours, I think, again, the other thing is that I also come from, remember, I come from the shutdown industry, the engineering industry. That was our, you got to work at 7, and most probably with shutdowns, you work 12 to 16 hours a day, Monday to Monday, by the way. Especially if it's stag shots. Stag shots were big shutdowns that take like 3 to 4 months. Not the small shutdowns that are like 2 weeks. No, we're done. Yeah. So I come from that industry, my leaders. So that's why I work like I'm nuts. Thank you so much, my leaders. So I guess there's no more questions now. We have 2 minutes. We are done. I hope you enjoyed this topic. I definitely enjoyed it because I had to introspect and say, yeah, you're a little bit too heavy on the salt. Yes, leader. Oh, Belgium and Netherlands is 2 countries. Okay. Thank you, leader. And you see, I did geography. Yeah, I matriculated in 2004, so the geography is not it's not too good. Yeah, 2004 is a little bit, it's not like yesterday. This is me trying to own up. So yeah, I love geography. Back then I even got an award in geography, but my passion was science. But I got the award in geography. Like, yeah, you know what, life. So we are good, my leadership. Leader N, you will be assisted, okay? Do not worry, you will be assisted. SD Vivian will be in touch, or one of our esteemed great leaders. We need, Longreach needs to be everywhere. Which is the best way to take the teas if we love all of them? I also love all of them, my leader. So this one, it depends on your system as well. You can take one tea in the morning, the other in the afternoon, the other in the evening. Some leaders, they mix all 3. They don't have any problem with the system. For me, it's too strong, especially when I mix pink tea and brown tea. It's too strong for me. So I take them in intervals. But remember, with the Chinese, they drink the tea throughout the day. So they can drink 5, 6, 7, 8 cups a day. So it's really up to you. If your system is strong, if you're not a weakling like myself, like I can't take all 3 teas at once, then go for it. But monitor yourself, okay? Monitor yourself. And remember, if you suffer from constipation, stay away from pink tea. It might aggravate your situation. Yes, leader, and see you next Monday. I would be saying Thursday, but Thursday we have, for leaders that do not know, every Thursday we have trainings with the Longreach training, the official Longreach training department from South Africa every Thursday. So, but this week there's no training. This Thursday we'll have training next week. So if you don't know anything about that, please inbox me Let me just write my name. Please inbox me on, let me just give you my correct name on Facebook, is Pulani Mutimueng. I know my surname is difficult. Please inbox. All right. So the time is normally 7 until 9 o'clock, but we might change it. So we're still waiting to hear from head office as to if we'll start later at 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Not too sure. But please inbox me that I keep you updated. And yeah, the Product Specialist Academy is starting next week. I am so excited. But this is for leaders who are like hectic like me, who are really, really interested in in-depth knowledge, because you'll think like you are in a medical school. There, I won't be playing, leaders. Leaders who are coming to the Product Specialist Academy, I will not be playing. I will be going deeper than this. This is nothing. I'll be going deeper than this. But yes, we will be engaging with each other. But please note that one, once a week, the Papa can dance in that school. So my leaders, it's after 8 o'clock. We started the show at like 7:05. So can I love and leave you as we are done? And remember, I advised leaders to download the Facebook Downloader app, Facebook Video Downloader. Yeah, it's called Facebook Video Downloader app on your phone or your laptop, and download the shows, the lessons as we progress, that you always have them, and just make a folder. Doesn't mean trying to teach you how to streamline your business as well. This is what I was teaching on last week, Thursday. How to streamline your business. Make folders for the different topics, for the products, the slides, on the green tea, on all the products. Make a folder. That's how you streamline, and that makes you more productive and efficient at the end of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending. I love you all. I will see you next week, Monday. And next week, Monday, it will be September, right? September's schedule is hectic, guys. I must admit. We will be talking about eye disorders, kidney disorders, you name it. What else? ADHD as well. As I actually follow the health calendar when I do these shows. So this week is African Medicine Week. So I decided to do something else, since we are Chinese medicine, not African medicine. All right, my leaders. Thank you so much for watching. See each other next week, next week, Thursday at 7 o'clock. Thank you so much, my leaders. Let me love and leave you. Pulani Mundimeng, over and out. Mwah!